Reliable electricity guarantee is critical, says the headline in the Oz Tomorrow. Australia's largest single electricity consumer says it needs a 24/7 reliable power generation guaranteed to keep running its aluminium smelter amid concerns that early closures of coal-fired power stations could exacerbate the impact of renewable energy droughts. This is going to be such a big topic moving into the campaign of the campaign of the campaign, Caleb. How do you think this is going to land tomorrow?
Well, this is the reality of what happens when you shut down coal-fired power plants ahead of time. We need something to replace that baseload power with, and at the moment, renewable energy is not that thing. Now, we do have an answer that we can look into, and that is nuclear energy, but of course the Greenies don't want us to go down that road. Nuclear energy is still banned in this country, but if we are going to transition out of coal and into renewables, and I'm totally on board with that happening, we have to do it in an economically sound way. It's the Bjorn Lomborg way of thinking when it comes to climate change and renewable energy, and that is that you don't sell your country up the river in order to change to renewables. It has to be economically viable. And we've got to the point now where state and federal governments have subsidised renewables up the wazoo to the point where it is more economically viable for a company like AGL to shut down their coal-fired power plants because it's too expensive to run them and get into renewables, even if it means the grid isn't so reliable. And that is where we have ended up. But governments have to get in there and say, I'm very sorry, we may have overcooked the egg here and spent too much on renewables. We have to go back in the other direction. Because if we don't have reliable baseload power, we are in serious trouble.
Yes, I think it'll all sort of hit home when our heaters don't work in winter and our air conditioners don't work in summer.